Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James speaks on challenging aspect of Anthony Davis' injury. The Los Angeles Lakers were seemingly on the cusp of achieving something great in the 2024-25 NBA season prior to facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Considering they were on a 4-game winning streak, most expected the Lakers to register an easy win over the 76ers. However, not only did they lose the game, it was an utterly one-sided contest, with the final score being 118-104 in favor of Philly. Related, Anthony Davis had unexpected inspiration behind his monster game in Charlotte. On top of losing the game, the Lakers were handed a big blow in form of Anthony Davis picking an abdominal injury. AD started the game, but he played just 10 minutes before exiting the matchup. LeBron James spoke about Davis's unfortunate injury and what is the biggest challenge for the Lakers with their best player likely missing at least a couple of games. When our best player goes out, it's always challenging. Especially in the game. If he's out from the beginning, we have a game plan set and we know what to expect, James said. We know what our lineup is going to. When AD goes down or anyone goes down, it's tough. I didn't even realize until the second quarter when he didn't come back for his regular minutes. I looked over the bench and he wasn't there, so I found out at halftime. Level of concern? I think we'll be fine. Despite losing an MVP caliber player, James remains positive about what's next for the purple and gold. Davis was coming on the heels of a historic 40-20 game versus the Hornets. So playing without someone who is a mainstay in the 2024-25 NBA MVP race may turn out to be easier said than done. The Lakers are now 26-19 for the season as they remain the 5th seed in the Western Conference. Lakers involved in 3-team trade idea to land big man and sharpshooting guard. The Los Angeles Lakers have long been searching for the perfect frontcourt partner for Anthony Davis, and they may have found their solution in a 3-team trade idea involving the Indiana Pacers and Portland Trail Blazers. Los Angeles Lakers receive Miles Turner, Aaron Nesmith. Indiana Pacers receive Robert Williams III, Matisse Thybulle, Gabe Vincent, 2029 first-round pick, 1-10 protected. Portland Trail Blazers receive Rui Hachimura, Jalen Hood-Schifino, 2025 second-round pick, from Los Angeles Clippers. This idea provides key roster upgrades for all 3 teams while addressing specific needs. The Lakers land a defensive anchor in Turner and a sharpshooting wing in Nesmith. The Pacers bolster their depth while adding a future draft asset, and the Trailblazers get promising young talent to aid their rebuild. Why this trade makes sense for the Lakers? The Lakers have pursued Miles Turner for years, and this trade finally brings him to Los Angeles. Turner is averaging 15.4 points, 6.8 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 2.0 blocks per game while shooting an impressive 47.9% from the field and 39.3% from three-point range. His ability to stretch the floor and protect the rim makes him an ideal fit alongside Anthony Davis. Turner provides much-needed spacing for a Lakers team that struggles with floor balance. His three-point shooting ensures that Davis can operate freely in the paint without clogging the lane. Defensively, he adds an elite shot-blocking presence, reducing the burden on Davis to guard opposing centers for an entire game. Aaron Nesmith, a promising wing, is also included in the deal. Though he just returned from injury, he has already shown strong efficiency, averaging 8.8 points and 3.5 rebounds while shooting 54.4% from the field and 50% from three. Last season, he averaged 12.2 points and shot 41.9% from deep, proving that he can be a legitimate floor spacer. The Lakers rank in the middle of the league in three-point percentage and could use another reliable shooter. Nesmith fits the bill, giving them a consistent threat from beyond the arc. Additionally, he provides solid perimeter defense, something that will help the Lakers against elite scoring guards in the Western Conference. Why the Pacers make this deal? Indiana is currently 5th in the West with a 25-20 record but has been exploring the idea of moving Turner for a while. By acquiring Robert Williams III, Matisse Thybulle, and Gabe Vincent, the Pacers gain a combination of defensive prowess, depth, and future draft assets. Robert Williams III is an elite rim protector when healthy. He's averaging 5.8 points, 5.7 rebounds, 1.7 blocks per game, and shooting 65.1% from the field. If he stays healthy, he can be a defensive anchor alongside Tyrese Haliburton and Pascal Siakam. Matisse Thybulle is one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA, averaging 5.4 points, 2.1 rebounds, and 1.7 assists while shooting 34.6% from three. His ability to guard elite wings will be valuable for Indiana. Gabe Vincent has struggled this season, averaging 4.9 points and 1.3 assists, but he has playoff experience from his time with the Miami Heat. The Pacers hope he can regain his form as a reliable backup guard. Additionally, Indiana receives a 2029 first-round pick, 1 to 10 protected, ensuring they have a valuable future asset. Why the Trailblazers make this deal? Portland is in full rebuild mode, sitting at 18 to 29 in the standings. This trade allows them to add Rui Hachimura and Jalen Hood-Schifino, two young players who can develop with their core of Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and DeAndre Ayton. Rui Hachimura is averaging 12.2 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, while shooting 49.2% from the field and 40.9% from three. Though his production has dipped, he has the talent to become a key offensive piece in Portland. He could thrive in a bigger role on a rebuilding team. Jalen Hood-Schifino has barely played for the Lakers this season, averaging 2.0 points in 2 games. The Lakers already declined his fourth-year rookie option, but the Blazers can give him more playing time to see if he develops into a solid rotational player. The Clippers' 2025 second-round pick gives Portland another draft asset for its rebuild. This move allows Portland to move on from players who don't fit its long-term vision while adding young talent and draft capital. Deebo Samuel reveals who he's rooting for between his two rival teams in Super Bowl 59. On February 9 in New Orleans, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles will meet again in Super Bowl 59. Currently, DraftKings Sportsbook lists the Chiefs as 1.5-point favorites, meaning they believe there is a good chance Kansas City will win what would be a history-making third straight Super Bowl. Running back Deebo Samuel has lost to the Chiefs twice in his career in the Super Bowl. So there's no surprise that the star wants the Eagles to upset the Chiefs. "I got love, hate for both, but I got all love for my brother A.J. Brown over there, so I definitely want to see them win," Samuel said. "I definitely don't want to see Mahomes get his third one. So, yeah, I'm rocking with A.J. and Saquon on this one for sure." Samuel made the comments on his podcast Cleats and Convos with Deebo Samuel. The 49ers missed this year's playoffs, plagued by injuries and finishing the season on a 4-game losing streak to finish 6-11 and last in the NFC West. The Chiefs, meanwhile, have made it to the AFC Championship game 7 straight seasons under Patrick Mahomes as their starter. The Chiefs won Super Bowl 57 on February 12, 2023, against the Eagles, 38-35 at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. They then won Super Bowl 58, defeating the 49ers 25-22 in overtime on February 11, 2024, at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Chiefs also beat the 49ers in Super Bowl 54, 31-20, in February 2020, to cap off their 2019 season. Samuel has had just 8 catches for 72 yards in both of those Super Bowl games. The Chiefs' last loss in the postseason was to the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship to end their 2021-22 season. As of 2025, the Los Angeles Lakers are the last team of the 4 major American professional sports, NHL, MLB, NFL, and NBA, to accomplish the three-peat. Then they did so in 2000, 2001, and 2002. Lakers coach J.J. Redick opens up on why he played Bronny James versus 76ers. Bronny James has typically been on cleanup duty for the Los Angeles Lakers. When available for the game, the younger member of the James family has typically seen minutes during the late stages of blowouts, either in favor or against the Lakers. Tuesday night against the Philadelphia 76ers was different. James was deployed earlier into what wound up being a hefty 118-104 loss to the 76ers. The final score hides the fact that this game was a blowout in Philadelphia's favor long before it was over. Bronny played 15 minutes in this ball game. The rookie guard finished the contest with 0 points, shooting 0-5 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 3 turnovers. Despite some strong performances with the South Bay Lakers, James struggled to give Los Angeles a needed punch off the bench, finishing as a -8 in the box +-. J.J. Redick reveals strategy with playing Bronny early. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick was bound to face questions as to what went into the decision to deploy James when he did. Redick was open and candid with his response to the media at the post-game press conference. "I just felt like on a back-to-back, just him giving us energy was the goal. I maybe put him in a tough spot, flying up yesterday and 0-16, nationally televised game in Philly, and all that stuff. He didn't play well, but he's been playing great in the Stay Ready games, and he's been playing great in the G League, so I have confidence in him, but obviously didn't provide that at a high level." To the point of the Lakers head coach, Bronny has been performing admirably in the G League. It was only a few days ago that James dropped a career-high 31 points, shooting 10-22 from the field and 5-11 from beyond the arc, in a 122-110 win over the Rip City Remix. Perhaps that offered some considerable hope that Bronny was ready to contribute some rotational minutes off the bench in the NBA. However, it appears there is still more work to be done before James can reliably be counted upon by Los Angeles. Lakers rumors, Rob Pelinka's response to Anthony Davis comments revealed. Jerry Jones on Brian Schottenheimer, "This is as big a risk as you can take, the facility." -01:34. The Los Angeles Lakers have begun to face the harsh reality of complacency. Nearly 17 months after Anthony Davis first requested help at center, the front office has yet to deliver the type of talent their franchise player asked for. Davis has now taken to a public stage to voice his concerns, letting it be known that he would like to spend more time at power forward. The controversial saga of Davis hoping to spend more time at the 4 has put the Lakers in a compromising position. It's a bit of a self-inflicted wound, as free agency and previous trade opportunities have been passed over, thus backing them into a corner in 2025. According to Jovan Buha of The Athletic, the Lakers are thankfully responding to Davis's public request for help at center by making it a top priority ahead of the trade deadline. Davis has made his stance known. He wants another starting caliber center on the roster. Adding another big has become even more of a priority for the Lakers, according to team and league sources. There are reasons to be concerned about the lack of options on the trade front, but the Lakers taking Davis seriously is a positive sign. Lakers responding positively to Anthony Davis making public request. The possibility existed for Pelinka and the Lakers to react unfavorably to Davis's public request. Whether or not they would have been in the right is a debate for another day, but it would have put a strain on their relationship with the franchise player. Instead, Pelinka seems to be prioritizing an improvement in an area that his franchise player believes will help both he and the team at large. There's ample reason to believe that Davis is on the right track with his desire to spend more time at power forward. Some might see it as a simple change of position, but it's less about playing the 4 and more about acknowledging his role on defense. Davis is tasked with defending every corner of the court on any given possession, and up to this point, the Lakers have failed to provide him with interior relief. Giannis Antetokounmpo plays a similar role for the Milwaukee Bucks, but he's flanked by an elite shot blocker and rim protector in Brook Lopez. The same can be said for Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who's complemented by an all-star interior presence in Jarrett Allen. Davis, meanwhile, is currently complemented by players on minimum contracts and two-way deals, a formula that simply hasn't worked out. Davis is 12th among players who have appeared in at least 20 games in defensive rebounding percentage. Opponents are shooting 9.8% worse within 6 feet of the rim when he's the primary defender. Even still, Los Angeles ranks number 21 in opponent second-chance points and number 28 in points allowed in the paint. There are other flaws to explore addressing, But if the Lakers want to keep the franchise player happy and address two devastating issues, they'll honor Davis's request. Lakers lose Anthony Davis to abdominal injury early in blowout loss to 76ers. The Lakers commit 22 turnovers and struggle on defense after Davis exits, and their four-game win streak ends with a 118-104 loss to a depleted Philadelphia team. Lakers star LeBron James, left, tries to get past the Philadelphia 76ers, Kelly Oubre Jr., during the first half on Tuesday night in Philadelphia. AP photo, Matt Slocum, Philadelphia, just one night after the Lakers had a 12-minute stretch when it felt like everything was going their way, they had an even more prolonged stretch on Tuesday when it felt like everything was unraveling. And are you a fan? What do you think of Anthony Davies' injury? Leave your opinion in the comments.